love these O's you've been working on, Jake. They're so cool.
Kind of hyper realistic. Nice.
Those are amazing that you've been working on. Now this is going to be a goblet when you're done.
Wait, stop. Let's get it on there. We want it on center. All right, stop. Just tuck it on there. Little puff. Little puff.
Amazing goblet foot.
Good. I'm going to cut it off here in a second. As soon as we get the temperature just right. Ah.
Welcome, everyone. You are on the Gathering Point, where glass is hot and strange shenanigans happen. We've got Jake and Oliver messing with a solid, rock-hard bagel left over from the week.
I thought you said where strange mannequins happen.
Strange mannequins.
The streamy. Oh, we should stick a marshmallow on it next.
You know, I was given air, but I can taste it.
You were what?
I was given air for that, but I can taste it.
Taste it in the air.
That is the rock solid bagel of the week.
This is actually not even a real bagel. It's one of those fake ones that you put on the shelf. Anybody ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm? Where he goes to bite into an apple and he breaks his tooth? You'd break your tooth on this really quick.
Where are the back ones? Yeah, let me go show them. We had bagels earlier in the week. Don't they look fresh and lovely? They look delicious.
Until you knock on them.
Except they're hard as a rock.
All right, you guys, welcome to the show. This is the Gathering Point. We're 2 shows away from show 300. 300 shows of streaming live since 2020 here in Dearborn, Michigan. It's kind of getting out of control. We're going to get into our members piece right now after that extreme bagel demonstration. And
Start it up, dude.
I'm going to start it up.
Oliver is checking your comments. We got Donna in the background. Say hello, Donna. Donna gets the show set up for Bess. Bess is texting you guys and reaching out to you via the website. We got Jacob over here ready to dip it up.
I'm here. Chris is finishing up the last couple espressos. Donna's over there. Michelle's behind the camera. Roland's over there. And there is some amazing new sconces in the building.
I have it on mine. Refresh it.
Did they see the sconces?
Let's just start with some blowing. We'll get to it.
You guys better not even take a look.
They'll see it. They'll see it. Tonight's espresso has eggnog in it because it's that time of year. It's not rum and eggnog. It's espresso. How do I say it wrong?
You say espresso.
Like express.
The express.
Like the express chain, because that's how you feel after you eat it. Drink it.
So, Oliver, we're going to go for some Nest Bowl sporadic yet intentional bird foliage strands here.
Sporadic but intentional.
Straight from the forest, from nature.
Birds.
From nature.
From birds.
That's right.
Okay, here's a small version of what we're making. The Nest Bowl is super cool. There's all these random bits on it, making it super reflective and beautiful. You could put candy in there. You could put car keys, jewelry. We have the jumbo size. You could put ornaments in those.
Get yourself a little core,
Okay, the
tiny
color's
little
super
condom coat,
pretty.
and then a little bit bigger.
So,
Dad, would you, when you're ready, there's a freshly toasted bagel for you.
dinner is on the table.
Well, so this is the members piece, folks, and if you didn't know, we have subscribing members, champions of the craft and of this world.
They're scribes.
No scribes, but they get many perks. One of them being the first piece of the show is only available to members. No, it's going to be this brand new, incredible color pattern that was just put together spontaneously the other day. We made 2 or 3 tumblers to fill in some time before class. And we're going for 2 Sahara coats, and we're going for 1 coat of our magenta on top. It's a new color combination. And Michelle had posted on Facebook an incredible picture of that glass that sold the day after it was made. And it's received a lot of love and a lot of responses as to the name.
165 comments so far.
And what was the top name? What were people saying?
There were a lot of caramels. Butterscotch was one.
Just give it a little
There were
taper.
some names that were referring to something I didn't know. You got to go check them out.
Would
Are you
like
gonna
to
put are you gonna put a foot on this and have it be a footed candy
Nest bowl?
for everybody who's
For the members?
Loyalty League members? I mean, you got to go big time.
He is. He's going fancy color.
Well, we could trade up.
You can make your own.
You want to bring the second bit?
I'll bring you the bit for the bottom to do the stem, or
Well,
put it on.
I'm going to need more
I know.
foliage. I'm going to need more foliage.
Yeah, you're
Cannot-
talking about nest material.
That's right.
I can do that.
You can't come in and change the product.
I'm not changing anything. I'm just the espresso man.
So here we go. It'll be 2 coats of the one on the left, 1 coat of the one on the right, Dad.
We've already got a lot of people tuning in.
Let's go.
Let's see here. Dana says, hey from Atlanta. Pat says, evening, everyone. Donna says, oh, there goes my page.
beautiful.
Hold on. Over on the YT side. Timber says hi from Virginia. Norman says, good evening, everyone. Carol says hi from Sarnia. Amy says, hi, guys. Karen says, hello from Livonia. Let's see here. I've also got Marianne saying hello from Maine. Vicky says salutations from Seattle.
Woo!
Carrie says hi, GA friends. Happy Tuesday, the best day of the week.
Let's go.
Let's ride.
Annette says hello from Chicagoland. Judy says hi from New York. Jody says it's almost time for Santa. Happy Tuesday from Prince Edward Island, Canada. Let's see here. Robin says hello, my holiday peeps, watching from Dearborn, Michigan.
Shout out to
Might
Robin
need one
getting
more
all those
about that
orders
size.
out the door. Santa's elves are working hard. Sometimes he gets products from the Glass Academy and they get shipped out.
You all saw that tree that went down last week. It was pretty intense, and she did an amazing job wrapping that up. And it turned out beautifully, and shouts out to Robin. I got full confidence in her being able to pack something that big and wrap it up nice.
We
and
need
get it
to
where it
do
needs
one
to
of those
go.
things. I have not broken a piece since, I cannot remember the last time
That would
something.
be a cool ticker like the other
Yeah.
ones.
I agree.
This is going to be sweet. These are really larger grained pieces of this kind of like deserty brownish color, and we're putting this signature transparent pink on top. But you're really seeing the strangularness.
Can you spell that, please?
Is that a Jakeism?
I think
No,
it
that's
is.
legit.
Stranulism?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a word.
Of those larger green desert pieces. They're really stranulized.
So it looks like a paint line, like colors of paint, or if you were in Arizona, rock striations.
All the stratations.
So there's sandstone in there. There is an amber. I love it. Look at the lines.
I love making nest bowls, let me tell you guys.
I love drinking a tasty espresso out of my new
Bus.
espresso cup.
I thought you were going to say out of a nest bowl.
Out of my special bus-stemmed espresso glass,
That is
everybody.
incredible.
Roland was
bringing
researching
the
bus
foot, Dad?
sounds, and I just have to say we found some really good ones.
Dad, are you bringing the foot for this? Then?
Are you doing a foot?
Yeah, why not? It's for the members.
You're going to have to put a same color landing pad. Maybe if Oliver saves you a little bit at the end,
I thought I was going to knock some clear up in there.
put it clear and then drop it on there.
I was just going to drop a big old mass of clear on the bottom and let the bottom be formed into the crevices.
This
and
is
then
why
the very
we-
bottom would be crisp and tight.
So you're going to drop a hollow foot on that
Oh
and
my
then put a
God.
foot on it? What are you
no
doing?
hollowness, just a clear, solid, nice
Did you see
bowl
Bess
foot.
laughing
Blown
at
foot?
this?
Trumpet?
Bowl foot.
Oh, bowl
We'll
foot.
just keep going for a
Oh, well,
while.
for a
that's fine.
bowl.
I thought you were putting a stem on it. That's what I was talking about. Like,
A stem.
elevate the nest ball. Elevation.
Jake, you thought about putting a handle on it, make it into a mug?
Jake, I think you should put a punny on it.
Holy son of a gun.
Put a shot on it.
Let's put a loop
You
on
know
it.
what you're making after this?
One of those. Oh,
Why don't you just make your product?
I
and
put one of
then-
those extra.
Do you
Oh,
know
things
what your
on there.
plan you're making after this?
No, I have absolutely no idea what I'm making.
Why don't
after
you
this.
think about that?
Here's the chalk.
5 minutes.
Here's the chalk. You can draw it up so we're all on the same page.
Let's do it,
I'm
Oliver.
so glad everyone's helping me figure out what I
Wait,
gotta make.
Where's that bus?
I'm not gonna have any problem. I can come up with something in a jiffy.
But we have to explain it to the people.
Let me just get a punny.
You want money?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about that?
He's confused, folks.
Just chop that.
Forget
That's good
it.
punny material.
He doesn't know what's going on.
I've heard 17 different ideas on the warmer upper piece.
Give it a little heat, switch with me, and then we'll punny it right up.
Oliver doesn't know which way to
Don't
turn,
even flash that.
which is totally legit. Ooh, we're going to be able to see the colors.
Take it right here.
Super cool.
How does everybody enjoy their nagachinos?
It's
What?
delicious.
Look at
Very
that.
good.
Nagachinos.
I just made a. Oh, Oliver didn't get the memo.
I got the memo. I had to say no. I love eggnog, but you can have caffeine at 6:30.
I like it.
Nagachino is what it's all about.
It's pretty
These
good.
are comfortable. My thumb fits
I
in there
like these
perfect.
a lot. Those are nice glasses. Any of you guys have handmade ceramic at home?
He's the one I want to commission for the mugs at the bar.
Look, my thumb fits there perfectly.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah, for coffee mugs.
Yeah, Gabby's reaching out to him.
I think before we invest thousands of dollars into a run of handmade mugs, we should get everything going first a little bit.
He's bringing them tomorrow, Jake.
Sounds like we're reaching out to him. Thank you.
Wendy commented and said Tree made it all A-OK to Illinois and she loves it. Thank
Let's
you guys,
go.
Mary Robin.
Let's go.
Was I here for that tree?
I don't think you were.
Where was I?
I don't know.
I thought I made it. I didn't miss a show, did I?
It was just last week.
I was here.
No, you weren't here.
I was here.
No.
Show 297.
You don't remember the
You don't
tree?
even know what number it is.
What tree?
The tree.
Did I make a tree?
No, we made a tree. You weren't here.
I was?
Yes.
Who's on Earth right now?
I'm telling you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never been to the show,
Oh, my
welcome to the
God.
Gathering Point, where father and son, mother and friends gather and blow glass.
I haven't got my espresso down yet. That's why I can't remember. It helps my memory.
Someone is asking if
Would
you
you
got a new
shield my thumb on
tattoo.
this one? What?
Somebody asked if you got a new tattoo.
No, I messaged somebody about it, and I am getting a new one in January.
What
a
you
giant
getting?
eagle on the side of my face.
I thought you were
Don't be
getting.
spitting out your
I thought you were
coffee.
getting one right on the base of your spine. It said "stand clear" or something.
No, you guys will just have to wait and see.
Are you getting more fruit on your hands?
Huh?
Are you getting more fruit on your hands?
I'm getting those touched up.
Okay.
Because
That's
they're
going to be
just
a lifetime touching up.
I might have
Yeah.
to get a Merc scale.
Merc water.
Yeah.
Like a bucket on your back.
Not the bucket, just like a scale, like a meter that says Merc 1, Merc 2, Merc 10, drank here.
Is Merc 10 like Mach 10?
Merc 10 is where I drank. When I drank it.
It wasn't a 10.
I feel like
I
you
think it
guys
was
are
like an
extra goofy today.
Oh, we're pretty
yeah.
casual
That's because
here.
I've been blowing since 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
I had it.
I think we're good on the paddle. Oh, you were just shielded. Thank you. So you guys see the way this is coming together, and I was being a little bit facetious earlier when I said that I really love making nest bowls. I don't dislike making nest bowls, but they are difficult for me to make. I'm always over analyzing the way that the natural foliage is strewn about amongst the bowl.
Do you ever watch a bird make a nest?
Strewn about. Strown?
No,
Yeah.
scrone.
I think it's like those are delicious. Larry David was just talking about scones the other day.
Yeah, but you said scone.
That's right, Jake.
You didn't say scone, you said scone.
Well, whatever. Look at this shape. And look at the color.
The color is
at
amazing.
it.
Beautiful.
It honestly has a little bit of atmospheric mojo with those sconces up there. It's kind of old and powerful and
It's really hard to,
It's really cool
with the
looking.
shop, to see any of that.
really.
Yes, there's too much action in the baction.
All
Too
right,
much
well,
scroning going on.
yeah, this is going to be a members piece, folks. This is available to you guys, and did I say amailable?
You did, and I just let it go.
We'll put it right in the mail. It's amailable. Let's go.
Available?
It's amailable for you.
Put that on the Jakeism list, everybody.
It's available.
We're in a nightmare of our own making right now.
We are, and it's getting worse, not better.
Do we?
But anyway.
Are you sketching out your mug or no?
Yeah.
Mug?
I mean, your
She's
bowl.
planting
All right.
something in my head, you guys.
Are you sketching out your bowl so we can go right into the next
yeah, I'll
piece?
sketch my puppy out.
Jesus. I'm going to knock this off with a pipe. Oliver, you got the stamp going? Oh, listen to this. Should be a beautiful break.
Don't talk.
Don't say anything. Beautiful. Except want to get those little particles out of there so that you don't melt them in. So now he can torch that whole zone, melt it down real good, and get it ready for the stamp. And don't talk when the stamp goes on either, because you're going to hear it.
Roland asked us not to talk at certain parts because
know.
when he does it. So I'm trying to remember the memo.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah,
this part.
get right in that crevice.
Right in that crevice?
Yeah,
Sure.
please.
Okay.
Beautiful, thank you. Away this goes.
And
Beautifully
away
shaped where it's
it
got a little
goes.
lip up on the top. I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite things to do is video from someone else's video.
Norman says, does Google Translate have a Jake option?
I don't know, we better establish that option. But that was a beautiful warmer-upper piece, folks, to get warm on the
Just
day. It is a beautiful show. We have an incredible table set up of forest nest bowls, bubble trees, and pine trees. All Glass Academy super originals. Literally, you will never find this type of product anywhere else. These are a staple of our business and what we strive to be original by. So we'll go over that table in a second, but as this is the table of things that are for sale and we're representing those tonight in the virtual gallery, we're also going to be making nest bowls and other candy bowls and holiday themed detailed one-off items.
Don't forget about the witch in the forest right now.
And there's a witch in the forest to
We have
be
an
given away.
Awesome giveaway.
That's a fact. So we'll show that off to you guys. If you're not a subscribing member and you didn't see the anneal reveal, we got some incredible things to show you. So Chris drew up his bowl, and you could mistake that for some sort of flaming goblet, but this is what he was talking about when he said he wanted to see a stem on what I was just making. So he's going to go ahead and capitalize on his idea. Then Oliver and I are going to put together something that nobody's ever seen before, and then we're still going to have a giveaway to do. But here we go.
We will have 2 tables that go live at 6:30. The first is our regular forest-themed table. And then the other one are these amazing giant nest bowls that Michelle is showing off right now.
And these nest bowls are really, difficult to do. They're huge. And I was talking about, this is a nice way to pump up the scale of that pattern. The sporadicness of this nesty action. And to do it on a scale this large, when you grab the pipe like I was and you sporadically are dunking it all the way around, your fingers are sizzling. I think for these ones, we put gloves on because they're just so big and intense.
Hold this next to it to give us an idea of scale. So the small is in Jake's left hand, and the jumbo, we're looking at this on our left, and then the jumbo is the extra large. So those are the 2.
They're a really involved piece. And there's some unique color patterns as well. We have 4 colors of bowl listed on the website. One of them being actually this one here, which is recycle with iridescent gold on it. Same as this bubble tree. And every time we use the recycle, it's coming out lighter or darker. So you've got to expect a little bit of difference in your piece. This is an opportunity, as it always is in the virtual gallery, to pick the exact one at the exact temp or exact
Color
color gradient, depth.
density, maybe.
Is that where this was, balancing on there?
Whoa, yeah, because we want to see the light through it.
Jeez
So
Louise.
it's great for like earrings in your bedroom. It glistens and it's lovely. I put like little candies in it or nuts when I'm at home.
You saw the different angles it sits at because of its nestedness. It's a beautiful piece. We'll get into the rest of those in a minute. Chris has started this up, but we got some crazy bubble trees to talk about. I noticed as we were talking that Chris did, it could have been because of the smell of the burnt bagel, or it could have been because of these rollers here, but he did rotate this Marver around 180 degrees.
Oh, is he doing like a thin nest?
He might be doing a thin, nesty.
Because
Is it like a finch nest?
What I will mention for our Loyalty League members is that piece that was just made is available through the link that you guys were sent right before the show. So if you were interested in that beautiful piece, go and check it out. Fast fingers, good luck.
Big time.
And I want to say, if anyone knows Liquid Death, they could be a sponsor for our show. So if any of you work for a distributor, know Liquid Death, tell them
drink
you
one
saw
every
it
week.
here at the Gathering Point, live. Color is?
Beautiful.
Let's go. I think I saw it as an iridescent gold. And
Iridescent gold that's just going to be completely engulfed with this single layer of two color combo specimen.
nice.
Just one of each though. So
Pulled much thinner too.
it's a lot thinner. So it's going to add up. It's going to be very,
That'll be cool contrast for the nail reveal.
very nesty. Oliver, how are you looking? Remember how you're going to do your leveling out and such? This is going to be some good eye candy.
See, this is why you got to tell me ahead of time so I know where I'm going.
So I just did.
You did?
Appreciate that. I appreciate your thanks. Look.
Look at my shadow on the
So
floor.
look at this. Now, Oliver and Chris have been working together on a big project outside of the Glass Academy, blowing some rondelles for a casino, and they were showing me the other day how Oliver is turning the pipe. Chris isn't holding it that strong. He's turning the pipe gently as he's doing it, so this isn't dripping. It's coming off in a perfect pull. I'm really excited to see, that just broke right off beautifully, the difference in this color compared to the one we just did with the thick strands where you see the lines of those darker kind of deserty chunks of color versus having it mix so much more and being pulled so much thinner.
Yeah, about the same size.
Got him. Look at that thing glowing. That's a sweet looking item. That's a really good looking, just small nest, but maybe that's the candy bowl at the end.
Jake's brain is turning.
I really just like that. And
It
I
looks
remember you
super
did,
cool.
weren't they some sort of insect sac?
Yeah, the cilius.
The what?
The cilius, the cocoon.
Oh, the cocoon.
The cocoon.
We have
is
one of
the
those hanging in the
cilius.
house.
Yeah, those are super cool.
Serious.
They're pretty serious
He
cilius.
did like cocoons like this big. It could be a cool ornament potentially.
I want to do those for the giant lighting fixtures that are hanging down in the gallery.
That sounds cool.
And maybe even have some like little baby infant glass blowers creeping out, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Years ago,
about that.
we talked about the Michigan room that every 4 months we'd change it out.
Change it out.
And it would be a different theme, so you could buy the room. Like you could come and enjoy the room, and then you could buy the
Oliver,
fixtures.
you spin the heck out of this.
Oh.
Let me
Wouldn't that
put
be
it
kind
on.
of fun?
That would be cool.
Look, shadow.
Just hand it to me when you're ready. Come on out, and I'll go for it. Yep.
I don't know why right now, but this is kind of reminding me of
Now, stop for a second.
cotton
and don't
candy,
get
like
heavy
those
till I say
machines
so.
that
I
Go.
know,
Cotton candy.
right?
So a little fast. Keep going though.
Wow.
Like the spun sugar. I do like
Yeah.
those videos. like the cotton candy specialist, and he makes them like as big as your head.
That looks cool.
That's big cotton candy.
It is. It's hilarious. I'm like, what do you share it with? Like 40 people?
Flashy.
That's super cool.
Oliver got distracted by the goodness for a second there.
All right, I'm going to
He
take
wanted
an
to just get a good
iris
peek.
bit for the bottom, Oliver,
Come
like
on,
a little
take-
patty, about thumb size.
All right, Jacob's on the camera, folks.
Loyalty League piece is sold.
Sold. If you guys have technical questions, now's the time. I got the camera, my hands are occupied, but my brain is looking for something to talk about.
Robin says, I like your haircut, Jake, looking sharp.
Thanks, Robin. I realized this morning that if you tuck it around the ear a little bit higher up, it looks a little more professional rather than the floppy mushroom coming down.
You
That's what
did
it
the
feels
ear
like.
tuck?
I took the whole razor full width around the ear.
Did you do it
Nice.
to yourself?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's this, the foot?
This is going to be the landing pad for the stem.
A lot of UFO talk out there, folks. Anyone could have a landing pad in their backyard for all we know. You ever seen a UFO, Bess?
No, I have not. Have you?
So that's really interesting because I was listening to this UFO thing today.
Oh, yeah?
And you have to be open to experiencing a UFO to see it. If
That's
you're
what
not-
they say?
Yes. If you are not open to the concept, your brain can't materialize what's happening.
Who
Was that
says
like
that?
the Indians that didn't see the
Yeah.
English ships coming in, so they just stood
Over the
there and
ocean
got
because it just wasn't in their
in big
perception.
trouble?
Yeah, you couldn't even, like, understand that
Yeah.
something so different than normal life would be right there.
Yeah, so what I was listening to, they were saying there's like, of course there's other people than us. They're around us all the time, but we just don't have that perception, so we don't
Seems
see
legit.
them. Yeah.
Holly, keep that
It's
warm
hard
for
to
me,
have
kinda just
such
get
an
a good beat on
imagination
it.
to experience something like that when it's completely never been known before by you and your brain.
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's an
they
interesting
were
thought.
saying there were certain portals around the USA where they're more apt to be seen. And so people hang out in those regions.
Has anybody watching the show, any of our viewers, ever seen
Spaceship?
a UFO or something extraterrestrial? Or is extraterrestrial more like ghosts?
No, extraterrestrial. E.T., he was extraterrestrial.
Is that his name?
E.T..
Extraterrestrial?
Yeah.
Short. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yep.
That's incredible.
That was one of my favorite movies.
That's like page one of that movie trivia book that we got.
Oh, which is right here.
Remember when they spoke to them through the piano key? Ba, beep, ba, ba, ba. Remember that?
No.
That was in
Do you
E.T..
remember that, Bess?
I have no idea what he's talking about right now.
You
Come on,
never
Beth.
Do you
saw
remember
the
that, Oliver?
movie E.T.?
I've watched E.T. 100
Oh,
times.
see, that's that who
Space
was.
Encounters of the Closest Kind or something? Was that backwards I said? Close Encounters of the Third Kind? What was the first
I knew
and
I
second?
wasn't going crazy. I knew that wasn't a part of E.T.
See if there's any good ET facts in that trivia book, Bess.
All right.
Well, Roland got it all held together for me.
Roland's from England,
Thank
so
you, Roland.
it's fascinating what he knows and doesn't know of American culture.
You sit?
I know in a past show we talked about the blue light special at Kmart's. He knew what that was about. I was like, how do you know Kmart?
Linda says
Okay.
beautiful sconces. She also got her ornaments from the ornament show in the mail last week, safe and sound.
Nice.
We had a really good time recreating those pieces from the show, and they just turned out so good. I mean, they were coming out beautifully. Chris and I were both working on them.
Yeah,
Thank
give it
you
a
for your
swing,
patience
Oliver.
with those two. We weren't able to
Appreciate
get
your
them
patience.
right away.
We got Amy mentioning that we could call it a mailable to bring that back, and I like that, but it might not be understood by them if they don't see it written out. Look at that. Jamie's out here, got his new spider mug, the 37-ouncer.
Yes, I told him it was 37 ounces.
Did he measure it, or is he just pumping your tires?
Ask
Jamie,
him.
let us know.
Let us know if that's the truth, Jamie. I called you. I told you that was going to be 37 ounces.
Roland, what part of England are you from? East London, folks. Carrie and everybody else. We got Kathy in the house. Had an icicle class with her daughter. Amazing. Taught some amazing classes.
Speaking of which,
weekend.
Donna wanted me to mention there are 2 mushroom classes available. 11:30 this Saturday. They're on the website. Snag them up.
And at 2 p.m. we have spots as well.
We had someone book the class in Madison, Wisconsin. Got their reminder email and said, wait a second, this class is in Michigan. I won't be able to make it. Why we are advertised in Madison, Wisconsin, I have no clue. That looks cool right there. Like a tree topper or something.
Cool. Imagine
topper.
if that was like a whole staff. If you just pulled that pipe up and walk around like Gandalf.
Oh. Off right now, I'll put a link
Dude.
to that.
Make a Christmas ornament pipe out of it.
I think that thing would be calling in UFOs.
Can I go back to the classes real quick? Because I just wanted to say to you guys, if you are still not sure what to get somebody for Christmas, I know I'm not done my Christmas shopping yet. I'm always a last minute person. But that being said, if you're not sure what to get somebody because they are the person who literally has everything, don't get them stuff, get them an experience, get them a class.
Yeah.
I have had more than one friend tell me how amazing of an experience they've had, how once they do it, they can't stop. They want to keep coming back for more. And so if you're looking for that thing to get somebody who has everything, grab a class.
I mean, it's a lifetime experience. It really is. It's something you don't forget. And when you share it with people and you get an item to boot.
Yeah, and the other thing I was going to mention too is that if you get them a gift certificate for a class, they can go online and they can book a class anytime next year that fits their schedule perfectly. And you don't have to make that decision. You can just get them the gift certificate, which is amazing. Oliver, you want to hold this for me?
Yeah, so you got...
Whole thing?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say the tables are live.
The tables are live,
You can say
folks.
whatever you'd like now. I just had to get that in there.
All right, I'll do a jump over at the table while he's gathering up.
We saw the 4 nest bowls, folks. We have amazing one and done purple and pink trees
Will you
on
hold
the
up
table.
number 13? Because it's purple and it's hard to see. Yes, there it is.
Look at that. There's 2 of these on the table.
One
Each
with a white
one
base.
One of a kind. Look at that swirler.
One with a bluish base.
Recycle base. But the thing I got to highlight is how darn serious we got these bubble trees figured out. We had little Oliver from the Ren Fair in town. Me, Oliver, and Oliver went to town, made this bow tie signature color, magenta and gold and bubble gum bubble tree. And look at the motion.
I love the motion. And
I'm
this one's
absolutely in love with
insane.
it.
Number 10. Good gravy.
Yeah, the pink 5-tier. Look at this classic one. This is my favorite tree that has ever came out of the Glass Academy. Classic green with the snow.
Which, have you guys seen our new bubble tree stickers? Have you seen them?
Oh, yes, I
Hey,
have.
Oliver.
Super cute.
Amongst what? A gnome sticker?
Yeah.
Gnome sticker, a snowman
Here.
sticker,
Snowman.
Yep, go for
a
it.
Go
second gen bubble tree sticker.
Oh,
We've got
are
some
those available
super
on the
cute-
website yet?
They are, and I'll put the link to them in the comments here in just a minute once I get the table link sent out. But we got
Please.
some amazing new pins, amazing new stickers.
we're always trying to get the merch going, you guys. Here comes Oliver. This is a tough angle to hit here, but I'm going to do the best I can, folks.
Blow. Blow. Good.
Blown foot presentation from Oliver like a champion. Chris instantly gives it a little extra heat before he's going to take it back and finesse this into a beautiful foot. This is the most difficult style of foot to do.
Jason, you do the litho underneath that. Pretty interesting.
I really enjoyed it, and I hope everybody watching through the camera enjoyed it too, because it was kind of a good ride. I wonder if we could hook up an AI glass tracker.
What
Kind
does
of
that
like
mean?
how you can have the camera track certain things. Or like there's videos where it'll track faces and it'll just follow perfectly with how the face moves.
Speaking of which, Roland and I were going to talk cameras, and we didn't do that. So we'll do that before the end of the night.
Beautiful. With class. That's looking
All right,
good,
so Oliver,
folks.
we're going to flare this open just to a cylinder. Then we're going to do it with a bunch of tree branches on it, nest branches, and then we're going to flare it open to the foot so it matches the top.
You want me to paddle and you can start up on the bit?
Yep. Not as big, obviously about half the size of those other ones.
So this is going to add a little bit of, kind of technical difficulty to opening up this style of foot. I just mentioned it's the most difficult style of foot to put on. A blown foot is what we call it, the bubble over top. You can blow it out thinner so that it's not as thick and chunky. It's much more delicate and much more attractive and technically difficult. But he's going to stop halfway through and then add more texture to it and then open it up completely. So he's
Isn't
adding a
this
whole other step to it.
What you were doing with your bagel?
That's exactly what we were attempting to do with our bagel.
You were trying to put a bit all over it?
A blown foot.
We put a blown foot right on it.
Nice.
I forgot to put.
Get that hot, Ollie. You're going to spin the living goodness out of this, and I'm going to put it on.
Oh, just been super fast.
Yeah, not quite as fast as you did last time, but I'll tell you faster or slower. Jake, you turn that?
Yep.
All right, now you're taking it. Stop. Go. Go.
Oh, he's going over the whole thing.
Come on.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It's pretty cool. It looks like the cocoon.
I feel like a spider just got all over that thing. What a beautiful color,
Cool.
too.
I love that color combo.
Yeah, the color pattern's pretty amazing.
Butterscotch magenta.
What'd you say? Yeah. Let me just get it real hot.
So the trick is to melt them in so that they stick, but not melt them in so much that you lose the optical quality.
Right. Exactly.
And then it's got to be hot enough that you can open up the foot or do whatever it is that you want to do for the rest of the pieces. It's glowing. So the annealer reveal is going to be pretty spectacular on this piece. If you're interested in our membership, it's $8 a month. That helps support these shows. You get insider tricks, and you get to see the annealer reveal.
This our boy?
We send out coupons and
got everything on there?
prizes.
Go ahead and take this out.
On which one?
And yeah, get that over there. Keep it on center. Go ahead and put it right over there.
All right, they're going for another one here.
All
We
right,
got to
if they're-
come up with a name for this color
Stop.
pattern for sure. We got
Okay.
187, almost 200 comments
And it's your color pattern, so
on
that's your
Facebook.
call.
So we need to. You want me to push on that?
Get it on center. Yep. Go.
Look at that. Come on. Let's go, baby.
Robin asked in the comments if the price of number 15 is correct. And no, it was not $1,000. I went in there and I fixed that. So if you were interested in number
Okay,
15,
flash it real quick.
the price has dropped significantly.
What happens is we set them all at $1,000 when we do
Got
the
it.
show, then we add the
Thank you,
prices in,
sir.
and sometimes Shopify will glitch and it will not reset itself. So thank you for pointing that out, Robin. It is not $1,000, but should you want to pay $1,000?
We've got a lot of
wouldn't say
things
no.
to buy.
A couple quick things I'd like to mention. Jan's wondering how she becomes a member, subscriber. We got 2 tiers of membership, and Bess can post the links to those in both of the chats here, but that is a monthly membership that there's many different perks listed on the website. One major one being the annealer reveal, and this is a crazy color pattern that we're talking about now. We're playing around with. We're deciding what it's going to be called, and we'll take suggestions in the chat. But when we do the annealer reveal on Thursdays, it's either Oliver and I or Robin and I, the shipping queen. We go over every piece in detail, in our hands, out of the annealing oven, talk about what happened on the show, talk about what we like, what we don't like, and obviously mention if they're sold or if they're not sold at that moment 2 days later.
And if you go on Facebook and you see the cup, if you read the names and you like someone else's names, thumbs up it. Because if someone came up with the name butterscotch and you like it, and there's 7 people that like butterscotch.
Look at that. I've never seen something like this.
Me either.
Either the color or the piece. It looks like it's like wrapped up in a cocoon. And this will be for sale as soon as it makes it in the box safe and sound. You can go to the Gathering Point tab under the Glass Academy website.
So it fits in there.
There's never a picture of it when it's live during the show because it's still so hot. We can't just snap a picture and have a derpy looking picture up there, but you'll remember by the name that Bess posts which one it is. And just the way that we're working through this color right now, I kind of had a different idea for my piece color-wise, but I think I got to try this same color combo in one different way that I think might be a whole nother way we can analyze this, and it might just look incredible. So that's what we're going to do. The next piece is going to be about just as involved as this one.
So we're working on bowls tonight, right?
Yep, bowls. And there will be a giveaway as well after this my piece. And if you haven't entered to win, you send your answer to enews@glassacademy.com and you can win 3 glass.
It doesn't cost anything.
Here comes the punty.
All we say is join the party.
Knockoff.
First it was that, then it was this. What?
You got it, baby. You got it.
This is the giveaway from last week, folks. And if you didn't see this show come together, you might want to go check it out. That was show 297. And this is the Witchy Poo Wicked Super Snow Person. And someone's going to get it for free today because they entered the giveaway.
Is that the same night we made the tree?
That's right. Last week.
Hi, Miranda. All of a sudden, there's someone else in the picture.
So what are you going for the shape? Just like you wrote down here, low, wide?
Low, wide bowl, like a candy dish. It's supposed to be a candy dish, not like a drinking vessel.
An elevated candy dish.
Right.
So the other thing that's kind of cool is Renaissance. These could be the unearthed chalices.
It'd be a really cool bowl or chalice or a mug, too, for
the handles coming up on the side, I want to have you bring me a small bit like that of our secret color pattern. I want to stick it on there and pull it back and forth, and then cut it, and then take those tendrils and pull them up so they're like branches coming off the nest.
Are there handles on the side of this?
I got them drawn up on the left and right. See them like kind of like Mickey Mouse ears?
Those are hardcore.
Are you going to do the split one over the putney?
Well, I want them to look like branches. I thought about that, and that's for a traditional Venetian bowl. That would be super tight, but really this is going to be more nesty action.
Real nest-like.
Nesty. I know that guy, Nesty. Nestle Quick.
So he's really, just like Michelle was talking about, heating it up to the exact temperature so that he's melting that texture in as little as possible, but getting the entire mass molten enough to open it up and shape it into that low bowl that we're talking about here.
It matches your shirt. Was that intentional?
Must have been.
Matches my shirt?
Yeah, it's pink. Your shirt is pink.
It's going to be real interesting to get this to be a low boy because it's going to really, I have to make sure that I don't stress out about it being perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
Because it is organic and it is a nest, so I don't want to
It's from the forest.
I don't want to be getting crazy, but I'm going to start using a little bit more centrifugal force and gravity to let this thing start to bring itself back down.
So if you guys can imagine spinning out pizza dough, like it's a little disc and then you throw it up in the air and it's spinning and it gets wider and wider. It's the same thing with glass. depending how you push and pull the pipe and how you maneuver it determines how it's going to spin out. So sometimes it goes wide, sometimes it goes low.
Like
It's
paddle,
all the
Oliver?
angle at the pipe that you are shaping the glass that helps determine the finished shape.
In 298 shows, has anybody ever seen something like this?
The answer would be no, because we've never done it.
Pretty sweet. You're seeing it happen in real time.
And even though it's only show 298, we have like 650 videos.
We got a lot of videos, that's for sure.
How many more live shows are we going to do?
1
I don't know.
million.
When you look at a podcast that's going on there like show 2,300, it makes me wonder, you know?
Go forever.
We could turn into a live stream.
We could.
We are a live stream.
We could be more.
All right, how about those handles, Jake?
We're busy daydreaming.
Is that too big?
No. Look at that nice low boy.
Oh, yeah.
Is 2-bit? Yes. Yes, those are the ones. Is 2-bit a rap guy?
2-bit?
Yeah.
2 Chainz?
I don't know. It sounds like 2-bit sounds
Tupac?
like a rapper.
Probably Tupac you're
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah.
Maybe it could be Chris
Live
Nardine,
Crew.
Tupac.
Yeah. So, how do you want this? Just should I just?
I've never done it before, so we're just going to kind of go
I'm
for it
gonna
and
make
see
sure
what
it's
happens.
a little bit tucked onto the pipe.
Yep.
Mm.
Good.
Way.
Dude,
I think you're going to need a door.
he's getting crazy.
Is it turning into a bird?
You got the dough?
Yeah, I got the door.
That is baller.
I thought we were making it a bird. Like I thought that was a beak.
No.
Door.
This is why I can't walk away for a minute. Things happen.
Oh, door.
Aha. Okay.
Nest bowls, trees, and trees. Are you serious?
Yeah, well, that was the theme. It was really fun. I was thinking Enchanted Forest when I was naming the products
That's exactly what it is.
because we've got trees, fantasy trees, nest bowls.
I was talking with Chris about and Oliver about potentially getting him to make some mini crystals. Do you guys remember the crystal, the giant jumbo tree pre-recorded super crystal show that we did
Was
last
that
year?
200?
Could have been earlier this year. I think that was just like a bonus video.
We did it earlier this year.
That looks so cool.
This is why we
Looks
do these
evil.
shows, because this is how we come up with new product ideas. All started with a bagel, then a nest bowl.
And it all started with a bagel. That is freaking tight. Robin, get your bubble wrap out.
For all we know, I might be going home too, Robin.
Right.
We had our staff party this past week sharing
Oh
artwork.
my gosh.
We had some great artwork shared by everyone.
Guys, we cooked up stir fries with hot glass on the Marvers. It was a potluck. Everyone brought a little portion, and we all cycled in and out of the kitchen, just whipping the cast iron around, throwing it on molten gathers of glass. It was so sweet.
I was working the stir fry station.
Work it,
Yeah.
work it.
That station got worked. It was sweet.
We'll have to put together a video or pictures. We all got something
Chris
different.
took an amazing video that I'll be posting
Open.
and I'll be passing along as well. It's like super good. I should send it to you right now, Bess.
Yeah. Send it to me.
We'll get this up for you all to see, and you're gonna be like,
I want to
What?
come to your parties.
Slug into
got it. Take it away, you guys.
We got it. We're holding it down, Jake. You just that pile you're trying to do.
One more heat on this, and I'm going to need a
Oh
little
my
clear
God.
GA stamp for this puppy.
I guess I'm gonna have to send you a picture of my new kitten too.
Open.
You guys are getting ready for some content.
You're talking about content during the content?
Yeah, this is double content.
How does content on
Yeah, this is
content it out?
this should be members content. This is the deep dive.
I've gotten nothing so far.
It's coming.
Okay. There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh baby. We got 2 amazing videos coming up. Maybe we'll wait till the end of this piece.
Yes.
Here comes the stamp. And there is a little bit of reduction, but it's pretty darn covered up.
What about the inside?
Is there gold on the inside?
There's gold all over the interior. I think it's going to show.
How did you get it on the interior?
No, just on the underneath all the branches of the nest.
Would you like me to just claw this away and let's not worry about the bottom?
We can, yeah. Well, it's the last flash, Oliver, and we're going to go for it. I just wanted to get a good heat on that foot.
Those sconces look so incredible. We got an atmosphere going on here. A beautiful one. And that's a baller piece.
It kind of looks like Yoda with his ears.
Totally.
Once we were talking about aliens.
It's got some sort of creature energy to it
Doesn't
for
it?
sure.
The aliens have spoken to us.
It's freaking sweet.
Yeah.
So maybe Chris wants this for under his tree.
Under his Christmas tree?
Yeah, or maybe you want it. Maybe
What I love about it is that it's so traditional in form,
Yeah.
but it's buried by organic.
It's like when someone
Ness.
gets taken over by some kind of disease, you know, and they
Great.
turn into like a werewolf or something. Don't you guys just want this on your kitchen table?
Oh, goodness.
Giving it a hard sell, Jake. That's a sweet piece.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the inside looks amazing. Oh
Yeah,
my
pretty
God,
sweet.
that's tight. That is so cool.
Hell yeah, that was a cool one.
Really sweet. That's one of a kind.
Ringing that bell. All right, that was tasty.
All
Do you
right.
want to do the table? Go over the table? Housekeeping? I'm not paying attention to our time.
Yeah, we're at about 5 to 7. We could go over the table. We got about a minute's worth of content to show. And then, okay. And then I'll get into doing this next piece.
The thing that's really cool about the nest bowls too is they're going to pick up different colors that are around them based on daylight or lighting that you have in your house.
Beautiful.
This is what I'm going to do. Way more traditional and just classic.
Hannah says, how big is the diameter inside of the glory hole we're using?
18 inches maybe?
Racing stripes. I don't know. I just want to do a como band there with the swirl up. So we'll do the quick como where we drop. This will be the pipe here. Are you talking to the camera or does it not matter? You are talking to one camera.
I wanted to get a little drawing under
All right,
your
I got
belt.
my microphone on. No, I just meant my microphone was off, so. But if this is the pipe right here, then we got a clear bubble here, and then we'll quick como a swirled up special color mix situation.
Okay.
Drop it right on top, start to blow this out, pop a hole right there, and then on another blowpipe, bring over a opened up that diameter punny with thickness right here.
Okay.
So that we knock this off. You've got clear over here. We've got our butterscotch something or other. Call it butter for now. And then this will be clear. So you're seeing what's in the bowl. It's got the clear band, and this will be a perfectly clean, super tight edge.
Okay.
She was using your shadow to point.
Oh. So that's the idea. This is going to be a technical one.
You know, I'll figure it out as we go, as usual.
Well, why
All right.
don't, can you do a blown out clear, open it up, drop your quick calmo on there with your color mix, blow that out a little bit, tweeze it open that up,
And then drop another
a clear on. Now you've got a band, leave that clear, you're marving it as you're puffing the shoulders out, and you make it right into your bowl out of, that's the way you would do
Instead
it.
of flipping it back and forth?
Yes.
Well, then we might as well do it like 10
When you
times.
puff it out like this.
All right. That's what we'll do.
You ready to go for that color basically right away?
I think give me a second.
All right.
And we're not making it small, but we're not making it big either. So we're just going to keep it within reason.
It's going to be just right.
Yeah.
All right, so these furnaces are pretty big. They hold about 250 pounds, which if we were a giant production factory, they would be a lot bigger. But our tanks hold around 250.
There was one little piece of some goo I saw in there, and I couldn't stop from picking it up.
Will you see it with all your color on it or no?
This will be clear up top.
You might be cutting it right out. Oh, I see though.
If
Woo!
When do you want me to get started with this color thing? Do you want it swirled up into itself?
Yes, but I'm going to need still a minute here, and let me get this situated first.
Yeah, basically he's going to have to shape this thing up, get it all equalized, especially since they pulled out a couple impurities that were in there and pushed them up onto the moil, which is the
wrangle this
blowpipe
thing.
portion of the pipe. But he's going to get this thing nice and hot, symmetrically heated so that when he blows it out, it's very important that this piece that he's got a bunch of different surface heats on right now is perfectly equal in heat, so he blows out a nice even-walled top section of this encalmo.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's going to be a low bowl, and a low bowl is something that just doesn't really work at all unless it's perfect. And I was pretty fortunate with that crazy one we just did with all those bits on it, that it kind of stayed symmetrical, but it's kind of like an impressionistic painting. You know, you see a barn and you see a silo and you see some trees and they're all blurred out and crazy, but when you step back 10 feet and squint at it, you see what it is. And it's kind of like what that looks like when you're getting buck wild with it.
What do they call? They call that like drawing the idea of detail versus actually drawing the detail.
Yeah.
Bess, were you able to get that piece up for sale before starting that video or no? Oliver could maybe take that. Yes. Yes, I do. But we want to get that piece up to the people.
I got you. All right, we're making a low hole right now. This is like an Cuomo technique, which is a Venetian word for...
You can start it up, Dad. Nice big gather with 2 coats of the brown, 1.5 of the pink. I'm going to take some air from you if you don't mind, camera champion.
Yes.
In one moment.
I was given a different perspective.
The other thing I was going to mention to you, Jake, which I know you've done quite a few of these.
All right, Blow.
Quite a few of these, but really,
Good.
you really want to make sure once you open it up, you heat it up and have somebody paddle that seam where you're dropping it on so it thickens up. You've probably done that before, but I'm reminding you to thicken it up on the end there so that it doesn't blow out too thin where that encalmo connection is.
Okay.
You know, and then when you do it again and you open up your special color, you want to do the same thing. Open it up, then heat the end and paddle it so it thickens up.
I'm just going to heat it here and hang it back and let it ball up on itself a little bit.
And then paddle it and get a nice, like, fat quarter-inch wall that you're dropping this bit onto.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, that sounds good. So I'm learning a little bit as we go here. This is not, I've never been trained on something like this. I've seen some glass blowers do it, and just like a lot of things that you guys have seen on the show. And
That could be enough?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of dense in color. We're learning as we go, and
Isn't that true of life, though? Don't you just figure it
we'll
out
never
as you
stop
go?
learning. Never stop.
So that piece is live now that Chris just finished up.
Beautiful.
So that's on our website. Hello.
Those are one and done pieces. I mean, that's just so cool, and that's what this is all about, being able to see a piece freshly designed
Yes, no?
on 1 second. All right.
I'm letting this
That's good.
completely swirl, right, Jake?
Yeah, you're giving it the drip and swirl.
Drip and swirl is one of the newest techniques here at the Glass Academy.
The patented drip and
It
swirl.
is trademarked. We have a how-to instruction manual if you need it.
I know everybody who's doing the glass plate right now is super focused. My fan on the Facebook comment section let us know that just right is pronounced Lagom, I believe. It's
Lagom in
L-A-G-O-M.
Swedish.
I could be butchering that pronunciation, but
A
I think
pronunciation?
you butchered the word pronunciation is what you did.
that's about it. So, Lagom.
Lagom.
Smart move.
So you're saying that I could say,
But wait.
Lagom is just right.
let's go. Lagom.
So here he is trying something new, figuring it out, trying, I know, and picking a new language.
2
and-
streams? 3 streams?
And on TikTok, YouTube.
Well,
Just open.
just as long as everybody knows it's our 300th show, New Year's
December
Eve.
31st,
Look at that.
big show.
Live music, all kinds of goodness. We're going to be making jumbo pieces on New Year's.
With live music, that's all about glass
Want me to
blowing.
flatten this out?
We are inviting, a tap on the Marver. We are inviting 25 people to join us for this show, and members will get that first opportunity.
How's that?
It's going to be a blast.
Emails
Beautiful.
Tomorrow, details will drop then.
So any subscribing member, anyone who is a Loyalty League or Star Supporter member, you'll have the opportunity to join us in person.
I'm getting here close to Bess's mic here so Facebook and YouTube people can hear. Hannah re-commented and wrote Lagom, but she tried to write it phonetically. But I don't know still how to say it, Hannah. I appreciate you trying, but I need an adult to read that word so we know how it goes.
I'm going to hand off my mic to Oliver for a hot second for a couple minutes while I
Nice.
do you know there is that one guy on Instagram, Bobby something, who's doing these English phonetic things where he writes on a board? It's amazing because the English language kind of messes with you.
Bobby.
Bobby. He used to follow us around on the bike trip all the time,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Bobby move.
Who's Bobby?
He was
So
the guy.
now the goal is here. If we take a look at the drawing one more time, you see there's a band in the middle. That band is the color that Chris just brought over and dropped. This is the third style of use and mixture of 2 separate colors. We pulled out a medium straight kind of crazy strand. Then we did paper thin super spider web cocoon like strands. Now we're going to leave it a little bit thicker but give it a light swirl of the 2 colors. And the trick is that I'm going to try and marver this in so it's a perfectly symmetrical seal, and then blow it out and put a clear band on the bottom below it too. It might not all be making sense right now, but stick with us for this one. This is going to be a sweetie.
And for those of you watching on TikTok, you're not going to be able to see the finished piece because it has to cool overnight. So you got to check back in. We'll post some pictures. We'll see. We'll see what we do.
And like Chris mentioned, this one's all about timing and heat control and having the heat exactly where you need it. The difference of 1 inch into the hole and heating up the neck so it's flopping all over the place is going to make a really big difference. So I'm trying to build up the core heat again and get this all as one cohesive piece. Just a beautiful band of color on there. Looks like an acorn.
Maybe cap it.
We had a friend come by and they were like, we want to watch your live show and see how you do it. So not only are we blowing glass and figuring out things, we got Oliver there on doing something.
One camera. I'm on TikTok.
We got Miranda watching it. We got
Monique, we are
Roland doing
making
some
a
stuff.
mobile.
We got Bess posting. Woo! And Chris.
Just standing in the back like a karate
Supervising.
movie. Ready to get my revenge.
I'm going to give it one more marber, then we're going to start blowing it out. We'll
We
open
need-
up a hole in the bottom and drop some clear in there.
Karate sounds
Yeah.
to go over our
Right now
mouth
we
when
have
we're
the
talking
clear
without the
down
mic.
and the color. And we're blowing it out. This is a variation of the Almo tip.
Oh, yeah.
From a distance,
Yeah.
Oliver looks like someone on a crime show
I try to,
taking
like,
notes.
Pinch through it and leave it thick down there where your next connection's going to be. Don't pop it through too thin. You could, unless you don't like pinching it.
I don't really, but...
On our Facebook YouTube, we have Michelle over there. And you can see all the signage in the background. We're at the Glass Academy. We're out in Dearborn, Michigan. We're just blowing glass. Having a good
Every
time.
Tuesday. So Oliver has a mic, so I got to make sure I'm not talking over him.
I got my mic off just for that reason. So talking to the TikTok crowd.
I should cap that for you.
Whoa.
Do it one more time. And then the other trick to that is when you go in and you open up, you're pulling out. So you're constantly pulling that thing out. Now cap it. You push in, open, and pull.
It was just too cold. It wasn't sticking at all.
All right, back to the glory hole. Sometimes you spend too much time at the glory hole.
Let me give it a
Oliver, got
light
any
puff,
comments
maybe.
we need to
You're pushing into the
address?
tweezers a little bit.
I'm
They
looking
just try it
through
without a
them.
puff.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you take a few minutes to
You got it.
answer
You got
DOS
it.
questions?
Finger sizzler.
Yeah, that's when you don't choke up on the...
Yeah.
That was nice, though. See how nice that worked?
All right, want to
Looking
drop
good.
Yeah, you want to
Shout out
one
Mary
more time.
Thompson.
it? Get it real crisp.
Yeah, and you got a little
Shout
bit
out
of
Steve-O on the
that folded in
YT
stuff you
side
gotta
of
melt in.
things.
Nice.
All right.
What's up? Nice to see you guys. Well, I can't see you, but it's nice having you see me.
Chris sees everybody watching. Shout out to everyone saying they're going to be watching the 300 show on New Year's Eve. That means the world to us,
yay.
everybody.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the songs Joe comes up with.
That's good.
Oh yeah, that's looking nice.
All right.
Other than that, it's a little bit quiet in the chat. I think everyone's are just kind of focused on watching how this quick Calmo happens.
It's not that quick of a Como because we're adding another layer to it. It's a double Como. That means a band with a tight edge on it of color, just like we're doing here.
Okay, my question is, it's called Incalmo, I-N-C-A-L-M-O? Are
think
you
it's
purposely
EN.
calling
EN.
it Calmo?
Am I purposely calling it Quick Como?
Yeah, like are you changing the name?
Yes, we branded it by the way that we found out a quicker way of doing it at this Renaissance Festival this past year. We branded it as the QWIK-Calmo.
So it's a Glass Academy trademark word.
Yep. And it's not a product, it's a technique.
I'm gonna do the tap tap on this first, so it doesn't sink down in there on the marver.
I'm gonna cut it real fast and just puff it right out.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Get it a little bit bigger.
Here it comes.
That was called the Dumperello, folks.
The Dumperello. What does
That's
that
right.
mean?
That's when
in
you
Italian?
dump the glass. And I didn't say Dumperellini.
Oh, that's when it's Italian.
Yes.
Dumperellini.
When you add the Aline.
Alini. All right, let's get this thing symmetrical, folks, because as Chris mentioned at the beginning of the demo, this could be the coolest color pattern in the world, but if we're going for a low bowl, it's going to be tough to make that beautiful classic shape with something that's way thicker on one side than the other.
You gotta drop a color mixed little disc foot on there with the same color mix.
So it does the old back and forth.
Yeah. The switchback rally.
Before I get it really going, I got to build this heat back up towards the neck, which is the lip of the piece. We're making this upside down. That bottom piece of color that we just put on there, clear, is going to be the bottom of the bowl. Once we get this all shaped up, we're going to add a foot to the bottom, and then we're going to break this off of this pipe to flip it around and open up the lip of it.
I love the view I have at the Marver right now. We've got you rolling, your phone is on there, which typically would be melting in the summertime. We've got the E-News at Glass Academy sign and a bagel.
And a dirty rag.
It's like
I'm seeing
a crime
comment.
scene.
I've seen a comment coming from Robin asking, what is this going to be, another compote? No, this isn't going to be a compote, Robin. This is going to just be a very classic low bowl, which is actually quite difficult to do with this style because everything just got to be perfect temperature-wise. But it's going to be a shallow bowl, nice and wide.
This is one of those color patterns that you're seeing for good reason why we don't do this frequently. You may see that on various other pieces in museums and other really hardcore places because it's a very technical technique and it takes really long. This is like blowing out like a bar color bowl. If we wanted to do it in all purple and we blew out a giant chunk of purple like you've seen us do before, it really extends the length. This is a lengthy color pattern, but by doing these shows and showing you guys that process, you're kind of getting to understand where that comes from, and that really adds value to you understanding the material and how we get things done.
So basically what you were talking about earlier, Jake, was you're trying to completely reverse the heat on this piece, right?
Right.
Where you're trying to get the bottom to be colder and the neck and the top clear section to be hotter.
Right.
And the only way to do that is how?
Rolling it on the metal table and then heating it back up until I can't hold on to the way it's flopping around so much.
Rolling it on the metal table sucks the heat out of the glass, and you watch, he's doing that, he's equalizing it, trying to get the whole thing the same temperature, hitting the bottom, which is the hottest point.
What would be going on
obviously,
on top of
because
that?
it's the first thing that goes into the heat source and the last thing that comes out, so it wants to be hotter. And then he's going to be superheating it right on the neck with the flame hitting right on that so that he brings the upper part of that so it puffs out wider, closer to the blowpipe to make that nice low bowl shape.
And I'm getting there. It's starting. You see I'm moving a little bit quicker. I'm really starting to push some heat up to that top zone. I'm doing that right now. I'm going to give it a puff, and we'll see how it expands.
And I don't know that I know how to
Just
give you
expand it
access.
out,
Do you know
dude.
how? If
We're
I
looking
open
really
it up?
good. Maybe one more good heat, and I'm going to get a bench blow.
Okay.
I'll be prepared. I heard Ivan was having some issues. He's not producing blocks right now.
Or
No,
you
he just
Slack
got
me
back up, and I
when
just
we're
ordered
done
some
here.
from
I'll
him
have
about
to
last
send it
week.
to you.
A
You're
greedy, or was it a ready that
Thursday,
we need?
I ordered 2 different ones. I can't remember the colors, but low light.
Thursday, Friday,
Yes.
Sunday. Not, say
For
that
those
again.
of
What
you
are
on the
working?
Facebook and YT side,
Little harder?
might be using the website
Yes.
right
Stop.
now. We're
Stop.
catching wind that there
Stop.
might be some issues going on, so we're taking a look at that. I got
Yep, so
Michelle
you
on
need
the
the other
case.
colors.
That's about it. I leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys give us
Gather
a little
up.
bit of
Yeah.
patience here. We'll
And
get
you
the
can go up the
website
student
back
door
up
when
and
you're ready.
running accordingly
Yes,
and
because
let you
it'll
know
lock
when it's
behind
all
you.
good.
Okay, sounds good.
Look at that. I'll turn slow if you guys want a nice up closer.
Oh, I want the up closer.
Look at the texture.
It's gonna be nice.
It's not smooth like over here.
Got a little
Clear on
texture
the
in
bottom.
too, though.
That's from all that marvering.
Like chill marks.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
We're going to put a foot on here matching that band of color.
Okay.
So also, if the YouTubers and the Facebookers can hear me and there is an issue going on with the stream,
Not the stream, just the website.
Oh.
I just updated it. Looks good.
Oh, beautiful. Even better.
Okay, so website should be up and running then according to
Yeah,
Michelle.
I'm adding things to my cart, and
It's looking good.
And-
I see it's a glitch in the website. When you go to add it to cart, it's not moving forward. Yeah, sorry guys. Maybe everyone's shopping on Shopify.
Yeah, maybe go to
Get it.
Shopify and reset it, or
Yeah, just keep rebooting your page. Any page I go on, it's not letting me put anything in my cart. So Shopify is a template that we use. I'm trying different items. It's not working.
you could maybe go into our Shopify on the back end and like open up and dial into the website and then just hit reset, resave it, maybe kind of reboot it potentially. And or Google if there's something going on with Shopify right
In the middle
now.
of our show, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, it's just our livelihood is all, folks. So if you are thinking about purchasing one of these pieces from the show,
Just come
bookmark our page. Come back later.
Yeah,
you know where
I mean,
to find us.
Sometimes things happen that we don't have any control over. And
Yeah,
this
it's the
feels
truth.
Like one of them.
You ready, Jacob?
I'm in love with this bowl, and I am ready. That's all swirled up.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get it around this side. We're looking pretty darn symmetrical here. That's it. This is sweet.
This is going to go on
Look at all that.
like butter.
Ouch.
Yowza.
Well, I guess the good news is you guys can just enjoy the show.
I'm sure it'll be up and running very soon.
Shopify has
On there.
thousands of websites. If there is a problem, they're going to be right on top
Lower
of
the pad
it.
a little, please. Thanks. Beautiful. I'm gonna get it hot,
Nice
squish it a little
one.
bit more. Oh, the pattern through the clear bottom of that foot all
Oh.
swirled up.
We didn't think about that.
No, we did not. Of course we did. Yep, on there. Sweet. There we are.
I love the smell of that.
The burning beeswax.
The
Me
beeswax
too.
smells so good.
It says
Well,
all systems are operational. Yeah.
but what about the systems that aren't operational?
No known issues under everything. So I don't know what to say, guys. Check back. Enjoy the show. We're not going anywhere. If you can't buy it, no one else can either. So there.
Anyone know what I was doing there?
You're blowing on it.
I was puffing it down.
No reason, just doing it.
Just having a good time.
Yeah.
So now we're getting to the point where we got to flip this thing around.
Cooling
the
down
reason-
that foot.
Yeah, I'm cooling this down. It's already pretty stiff, but I still see it glowing. I know it's got some motion and some heat to it. So I want to let that stiffen up even a little bit more so that when I flip it around, it doesn't slide or bend off center. I want it to be perfectly straight on the same axis as this blowpipe.
No,
I've never had that
Jake,
happen.
you're a
The
liar. 'Cause
website.
If you were trying to cool it down,
You
the
can't
watch
find
go back
anything. It
into
won't
the
put it
heat.
in your cart.
That's a darn good question. Perhaps it's a white lie.
I don't
Because-
know how to troubleshoot that. You know what I mean?
If this gets too cold up here, that's my
Shopify?
lifeline onto the piece.
So it's a template
and as
that
soon
we
as this
buy
gets
and,
too
like,
cold, even up
thousands of
here, I
people
bet
have
you if
it.
I touch with this
I have a
metal,
girl
listen,
who's
I heard
really
it
good at
crack.
She works Thursday.
Right up there on the pipe. I'll do it again.
It is their problem.
I heard that.
You heard it?
actually.
Yeah. And that's hot metal. I was just
That's
paddling a
something-
foot. That's probably like
Yeah, that's something I
500
could
degree
definitely
metal right there. And you
reach
touch
out
it, and it's just at the point
and get, like,
that
free
that
ads
glass is
for
ready to
something.
break.
Yeah.
So if I hang around and talk
Especially
too
if
long,
customers
then
commented,
that's
I
going
can
to
take those
crack, and the whole
comments
crack will shoot
from the
down the
live
side
show.
of the piece. But I think I got a nice equal temperature going on. Look at this color situation.
Let me get in there.
Look at this, my favorite part right here. Whoosh.
All right,
That's
did everyone
baller.
hear that? I thought my mic was off. So since the website's not working, send us an email or put in the chat. We're going to ask Shopify because we're losing sales.
Yeah, we are losing
We
sales.
will reach out to Shopify. So
Like
if
I
you
said, it's
cannot
only our
access
livelihood.
The website,
And many others. We got an amazing team here.
yeah.
All right, we got the punty coming here now.
So I'll give you guys an example of how touching it, just like I was talking about, is going to break this piece off of the pipe. We get that lined up beautifully. I got some tweezers here. This is a little bit thick up on the top. It's holding its heat pretty well. But I bet you if I just touch it here 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Little tap of the pipe, and it broke right where we wanted it to.
Very
So that's
nice.
pretty swell. Thanks, Mom. And now, the no chofy opener upper.
Yeah, just do it without the chofes.
No chofes. Anybody ever heard of the tool, the chofes?
Welcome to the Glass Academy, where nothing is really the name that it is called. They're made up names.
We
So
do
the
make
answer
up a
would
lot of
be
names.
No.
Thanks.
Is it? Well, what are they actually called? It's not parcheesies.
Parchofis.
Parcheesers.
Parcheesi is a game, right?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I only know that one from the B-52 song.
Oh, really?
Party Gone Out of Bounds.
Huh.
Someone in the comments knows the song Party Gone Out of Bounds besides me.
Yeah, it ain't me. So anyway, I'm gonna just open up the lip of this. I'm preheating, and now we flipped it around. So remember before, the tip was so hot, we were trying to build up heat near the pipe. Now it's reversed. It was just cold on the tip. We broke it off of the pipe. Now I want it to stiffen up near the pipe, and we want to heat up that lip over there and slowly start to open this thing up and get it into a respectable candy and or diamonds and jewelry bowl.
Candy and diamond jewelry mixed into one.
Yeah, that's why
I put my
Switch it up.
diamond rings right by my
Could I get a
knife.
paddle, Dad? A little bit of help.
Best work at
Thanks.
2 camera angles. Got you. Thank you.
Ooh, look at that, Sophie. Now we got to build up the heat right to the foot, but don't let it get past the foot and let that connection start wobbling. That's the quickest way that with a bowl, especially a low bowl, if your punny gets too hot and it's moving on you, to try and open it up symmetrical on the lip while your base connection is moving is just no good. And you also really need to be
Yeah.
aware of how quickly you're spinning the pipe.
Switcher.
Because you start spinning a little too fast and it starts doing
Does
exactly
Switcher
what you
add to
don't want it to
TikTok?
do.
Yeah.
So now, your goal here is just to,
Okay.
I
37
mean, to go with
and
almost
46.
everything,
We still
to
have
spin
good
as
numbers
slow
too.
and as smooth
On
as
the outside.
possible.
Can you shield my arm a little?
Yep.
Thanks.
You know, always starting right down there and bringing it around, and then go to the inside. You know what I mean? Center everything up. It's looking good.
It's looking super nice, Jake. Spinning nice and slow. Let me see if I can. I'll get some zoom on the next one so you can see how slow he's really spinning.
It's amazing how much heat's getting thrown off of that thing.
I know, it's hot.
Thank you. So No clue what's going on with Shopify, but again, put it in the chat. I'm trying to buy something and I can't. And so we'll reach out to Shopify and see if they can't do some promo or get you guys, I don't know. We'll see. Bowls are tricky too. You spin too fast, spin too slow, come out and hold it at the wrong angle. There's so many variables. Don't have enough wax on your jacks. You go to use them on the bowl, it scratches it.
Looking nice.
Lots of things to be aware of.
Nice, dude.
It's quiet here in the glass shop. Everyone's concentrating on what Jake's doing. No jokes are flying. No fake words are being made.
Pretty much looking really nice. I think everything's from the outside now. Just got it right on. Ooh, I
Looks like a
that
bullseye, doesn't it?
clear little deal.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Like Target. It's the bullseye. Where's the little dog? The wooden paddle does not catch on fire. It will smolder and smoke, but it doesn't catch on
Pretty
fire
nice.
because
That
it's
ridge
not
is looking
super
nice
hot.
right at the top. It looks good.
Annette Ellen's here saying kudos to Robin.
Yeah.
The snowman with antlers arrived perfectly.
You try to get it out?
Shout out to Annette. That was an amazing piece
What?
made by
The lip?
Matt.
No, you're going to try to...
Yeah, one more time.
We will do our housekeeping after this and find out. I didn't even see the clipboard yet. I do not know who won that awesome snowman.
Crank it. There you go.
Mary Thompson saying she received a really big box from Glass Academy today.
Way.
Get ready to open it.
Oh, she's not waiting until Christmas, huh?
You guys were like
Well,
Ooh, it looks beautiful.
like it.
pretty hardcore.
It looks super nice. Get a nice shot of that when he comes out. Well, you're going to have to stamp this puppy, pal.
Yeah.
Where you want to stamp it at? On the side of the foot?
Yeah, probably.
You want to just heat up a spot on there and stamp, or you want some fresh glass?
Probably
won't be
just
able
want
to
some,
read it in there. Little clear.
see what's going on there.
What I want to make sure the rim's not too thin. So when you turn it upside down, it's too cold while you stamp it. All right, Jake is flashing it. This is how we sign our pieces. Small little bit of glass. He's looking for the place that has the most boring color, so he'll cover it up. You don't want to cover up the good pattern or the good design.
Thanks.
The stamp is made out of bronze.
Oh, yeah.
And stamped it goes.
And it's still perfectly on center. That's really nice when that happens. A lot of
Yeah.
times when I put a stamp on, the piece will fall off center while you're doing it, and then you got to get it back on center. But Jake had it just the right temperature, and he played it out just right to give it the squash. Look at that.
To the
Ring those
TikTok
bells.
family.
Hit those thumbs up, folks.
Folks,
ding,
I
ding,
forgot
ding.
to ask, like it's been becoming a tradition now. If you haven't liked the Facebook feed or the YouTube feed, get us up to that 20 like mark, and let's see if we can break 20 this show.
Boing, 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 boing.
Show us some love.
1,200 likes on our 3-month account.
What? 1,200?
1,200.
Well, geez, folks. The website will be up and running soon. This one's going to go on the website. This one will be for sale to you all. This is not a members exclusive piece. And let's get it off safe and sound in the box. Do you want to lift it the same way I did with Chris's?
Yeah.
Just come underneath it and take her away.
And I'll just torch the bottom for a second.
And I'll get the door for you, Oliver.
All right, this is the moment. Ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be. I got some heat on there.
Beautiful.
All right, taking it away. Door, please.
Ooh-wee.
All right.
Good.
Nice
I can
work.
see a sea of cameras over here when
Nice
I look
shit.
away.
Remember that, what was it, on Seinfeld when he would talk to the guy on the other side of the fence? And he had a hat on?
you're,
And it was right about this
no.
height. He'd be like,
You're
yes,
thinking
that's
of
right. Home
Tim
improvement.
Allen. The Tim
Home
Allen.
improvement.
Home improvement with Tim Allen.
What I want to say about that piece was that was a really difficult one. I just learned the stiffness and softness of that color combination. And compared to the clear, that was a really stiff color because you saw my original picture here. I wanted to have it be this low shape, wide like this versus like this. But there was just no way that I could get enough heat down on the bottom of that to push that out and let it sink up and have this shape. So I still love and I'm super happy with that beautiful flared shape on there. And the color ring on the inside looked ridiculous. So did the foot looking down into it. But just being honest with you guys and the way we stream and talking about the technique, that's not what I was shooting for. But just a beautiful piece. That one's going to get up on the website. That's something unique. You don't see anything like that in the gallery. And we probably just spent a good 35 minutes on that one. So
A little bit longer, I think.
40, 45 or something.
Like 8 hours.
Can I borrow a mic for housekeeping?
Absolutely.
You can borrow my mic.
Do you want to get ready to housekeeping, or do you want me to pan over that table while you do some work over there?
Let's do the pan on the table.
All right,
Because
folks.
I think the website is working.
An abundance of microphones.
Website is back up.
Wha-
Orders are coming in, so if you had to pause while the piece was being made, maybe there was some destiny that we needed you watching.
Number 16.
And my mic was off. So let me set that again.
Say it again.
The website is up and functioning. Roland suggests it was the internet. We were having problems with the internet. I don't know. Could have been Shopify, but it's up and rolling now.
Could have been so many people.
So if you want to go shopping on Shopify, you can.
Support the family business.
I have 30,000 people trying to buy one piece that Jake made. It crashes.
Hey, but this is the time of year, you guys, to support local. And if you're thinking of one person, you need some last-minute gift action. Maybe you're not buying a sweet signature pink super bubble tree as a last-minute gift, but you could treat yourself. But some of these miniature trees, these 3-tier pine trees, the nest bowls, I mean, nobody you could ever give a recycling gold nest bowl to decorate their home with would be upset with that. That's the way to do it. Support handmade in America.
Matt and I were blowing glass this morning. We started real early. We were blowing all day, and we kept looking at the table all day long. We're like, oh. And this is my favorite piece, number 9.
It's ridiculous.
I just love the undulation that's on there. It's like I was talking about earlier with you, Oliver, about like looking back and kind of like zoning in on it and seeing it's perfect. But
It
those
doesn't count unless you give it this face particularly.
That's right. Let me try it.
Is that the face? Hold it.
It's like
There's a screenshot. Yeah,
I think
baby.
it has something to do with like James Dean.
Yeah, I know all about James Dean, and you're exactly
Yeah,
right.
I'm with
Or
you,
maybe
Oliver.
Charleston Heston.
Bess,
Oh, I love me some
you got something to say?
I mean, I can do some housekeeping.
Please, I'll take the clipboard from you at some point.
I need this though for my housekeeping.
Well, then let's just hold
I
on.
can give you the first page.
Deal.
There you go.
Thank you.
And a pen.
Just
All right.
remember number 9, everybody.
Yep,
Hello,
hashtag.
everybody. So we're gonna do some housekeeping real quick. So, Oliver, could you hand model our amazing
The modeler.
snowman?
Oh, and we didn't
witch?
even hit the question tonight either.
We did not. So this is our giveaway from last week's question. last week's question was, we hope you're enjoying watching our show, The Gathering Point. We want to know where, when, and how you watch us. So a lot of people watch us live. They say they make a night out of it. They sit and watch us, plan to watch us. It's pretty split between YouTube and Facebook or both.
Nice.
So we really like that you guys are watching us from everywhere. Let's see here. Somebody said, I can't wait to watch it every week. I like to watch without distractions so I can enjoy the show I watch while I prep dinner. Some of you watch it with friends and family. Some of you set alarms in your phone to make sure you're not missing us. Thank you for that. We super appreciate that.
If you're on the YouTube side and you like activate notifications, YouTube will also let you know when we go live.
Same on Facebook.
Good. Same on Facebook?
Yep. If you make sure you have our notifications on for when we go live, they'll let you know. This is my favorite one, Oliver.
Okay.
I'm in bed with 3 cats when I watch the show.
Oh,
I
that's
love
so
that.
precious.
I love that.
I know that like on the days where I'm not here, I'm always cooking with like it going on in the background. So I'll listen to what's going on, but I can't look at it.
Fair.
Then I'll pop it and I'll say something on the YT side.
Fair. Our winner for our, where to go?
Or
Our wonderful witchy snowman
this
said,
guy right here.
I watch it live on Facebook. I listen to it in the background while I do other things. We like that.
I
we
do
like that we're
too.
the
I
sound
listen
in
to
your home.
I listen to so much stuff in that way.
So do I.
Same.
So, where'd my slip go?
That's how I listen to so much stuff when I'm blowing glass. I listen to so much stuff going on.
Oh yeah. So, congratulations to April.
Whoa, seriously, that's
April,
awesome.
you are going to get an email from Donna on how to get your piece shipped to you if you're not local.
Nice.
So keep an eye on your email.
April, let's
April.
go.
Our giveaway question for this week.
Which we haven't hit yet.
Damn.
Thank you, Oliver.
Right
Look at
here.
that.
I got it. I've been ready the whole time.
The whole time. What winter hobby do you do? What do you do, Oliver?
I blow glass.
Just year round.
I blow glass year round.
Perfect.
Did you say do you do or
No do. Just do you
Oh, she said it.
we heard Beth say do?
do. Jake, where do you send your answer?
enews@glassacademy.com. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So send your answer to our question. What winter hobby do you do?
There it is.
We'd love to hear you in the comments on Facebook and YT, but you have to email enews@glassacademy.com to be entered to win.
And also put your name in the email because it helps us know who you are, because I don't know who ladybuglover42@gmail.com is. I just made that up. I don't know if that's a real email or not.
That'd be
Everyone
sweet if she was out
email
there. He was.
ladybuglover42@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes. It's
Tell her that best gave her a shout out.
8675309.
The piece that was just made, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get that up. It looks like our website is up and running again because I do see some sales coming through. So thank you to those of you who have been patient. I'm going to get that next piece up. And then
We have 20
Can
minutes to do our
you
giveaway.
start by showing the staff party video
yes.
and then show the cat video, because that's going to lead into the giveaway a little bit here,
Yes.
and then post that and let them know?
Yeah. So first video I'm going to show you guys is just a little clip that Jake sent me from our staff party video. So let me.
Sunday night, we
get
had
that
the whole
popped up
crew
here.
here. It was out of control. So get ready for this video.
Not
it's pretty
quite
baller.
the whole crew. Roland was up at 4 a.m. doing something else. He couldn't join us.
It's
but
up?
there were lots
It's
of
up.
other
They don't
people
hear it
there.
right now.
Let us know. Oh, they don't hear us? Now are we... Oh.
You're back.
All right. That was one video. Let us know what you think about that. The stir fry super sizzler straight out of the recycle furnace, and we all rotated through the cooking station. It was sweet. It
What's
was
the
awesome.
next video, Jake?
The next video is this new animal that I've adopted at home, and you got to take a look at it because she might be the cutest thing you've ever seen. And in inspiration of her and all the animals and pet friends that everybody has at home, we're going to be making a cat or dog bowl for the giveaway in theme, and you let us know what you guys think of it. But watch this video. This is my new cat, LB, short for Lil Buster.
All right, and it's a girl.
Yes, it's a girl.
All right. She's just jumping.
Dad, you're starting it up?
Look at your little toe beans.
She is so tiny.
Just itty bitty.
I'll start
right.
it up.
All right, we're
We are
starting it
back.
up.
And you guys, like I said, like the video, subscribe if you're on YouTube and on Facebook. You can set your notifications up to know exactly when we're going live and we're making content and we're having a good time.
I love that bell. I'm
It's the
sorry.
best. What
It's
a great
so
purchase.
Stupid, but
Facebook Marketplace, baby.
Facebook Marketplace. All right, taking a dip in the furnace, we have Chris Nordine with his pink shirt representing our holiday show. We did a signature ornament where every ornament gave $2 back to the food gatherers. They are a local donation spot. They collect food from restaurants that was bought in excess and donate to the needy. They're a giant organization here in Ann Arbor, very well known, and that's who our donation give back is with this year.
That's right. And did you mention Forgotten Harvest and our signature ornaments?
I said food gatherers. It was Forgotten Harvest.
Forgotten Harvest. And that's
Interesting.
$2 of every sale of both the signature cane and the signature ornament that are on the website. And I'm just now realizing, Robin mentioned it today as she was pulling orders, that we're probably going to have to do, even though the holiday season's over, we might have to do one more push of signature ornaments because they're selling really well. It's in magenta and bubblegum pink. That's why we got our holiday shirts in pink this year. That's why we made that gold. And it's got the golden loop on it. Yeah, look at that. It's got the golden loop. And I gotta say, that's something that's being added to the studio. Look at how classy and baller it is over here. Wait until we get something that says the Michigan Room with gold trim on it, folks. This is a fine establishment.
I told Jessica that. She's on it.
Let's go.
The sweatshirts are being made. Very nice, very nice. So Animal Bowl, we made 2 bowls for Martha Stewart back in the day. She had a book signing, and we showed up, and we're like, hey, Martha, here's some dog bowls for your chow
What
chow.
up, Martha?
Good.
So if you want to be like Martha Stewart and have a glass feeding bowl for your pet,
Yep.
answer the question tonight, and this could be you.
I think that our second
Like
purple pine tree, fantasy pine tree, has sold, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, those are pretty, though.
Also, the incredible Incomo super new butterscotch color patterned bowl is up and available on the website under the Gathering Point tab. This piece will not be for sale.
Because you could enter to win it.
Someone's going to get this piece for free. And if you don't have a cat or a dog, then you could just have
Eat
a
your
bowl of
cereal
ice
out of
cream
it.
out of it. Yep.
You can
Excuse me,
eat
Michelle.
Which
out
way
of
am
it,
I
but
going?
the very first time you eat out of it, you have to put some type of milk in
Kibble.
it and lap it
Lap
up like
it
a
up.
kitten. And then
All
you're
right.
free to eat anything you want out of it.
And you best post that video to the Glass Academy Addicts Facebook page, where all our members get together and talk glass.
Okay, here's a question. How many of you out there eat cereal? Do you still eat cereal?
No,
I know. Remember
cereal's
as a
bad
kid,
for you.
You'd wake up every day and eat cereal. Milk and cereal was the token breakfast.
I have
before
cereal,
school.
but I have it on
Say
yogurt, and
cereal's
it's
bad for
natural,
you.
no
What
grain
about Lucky
granola.
Charms?
Yes.
How about Captain Crunch? Like my teeth hurt after I eat that.
Trade me.
What color we got here?
Oh, here, you can do it. Let's do it. This is our tasty color of the evening.
So we've got a spotted color pattern on the bottom here, and now we're going for the Super Trail. So that's going to be completely covered up. You're going to look inside this bowl when you're lapping up your milk at the dinner table, and you're going to see that spotted, no, not me, you as in the free recipient of this. That's
So
right.
They're going to be lapping up milk. Not at breakfast,
That's
but
what
at
we
dinner?
just talked about. Yeah, dinner. They're dinner time milk.
What
You
about
always
the
have
morning milk?
milk at dinner. You have it before bed, warm. You get underneath the covers with your hot water bottle, and there you go, off to dreamland.
With your hot water bottle.
Yep, and then you dream about a big giant chunk of cheese.
What?
What?
I woke up last night
Oh,
in the
yeah.
middle of the night with a
dream of a chunk of cheese in my mouth, and I was biting on it, and it was my mouth guard. I thought it was cheese, then I realized it was really not cheese.
You gotta have the immune system of like just an absolute champion.
To dream about chewing cheese.
We're going to have
Or
to put
about
one more on here,
drinking
Oliver.
milk before
to be
bed.
having. It's not the fact that he's having hot milk before bed. It's the fact that it's coming in a water bottle with him in the bed.
What's happening over there, Oliver?
He's just
Oliver's-
hanging out. Do you want another one?
Yes,
Now.
please.
I'll get it.
Have you ever put a hot water bottle in bed before you got in
to
bed?
gather over this.
No, I'm saying Oliver. He doesn't realize what he's missing out on.
I got one from my mom, one of the old ceramic
Yeah,
ones.
who does that?
And I filled it with boiling water, and then I was scooching around in the bed, and I popped the cork on it, and it flooded my bed with boiling water. That was the last time I used that thing.
I agree. Do
need
you
it.
always blow glass with your bagel next to you?
I always try to. I usually keep it on my finger. Watch.
Watch out for his bagel finger. Ouch, that must hurt.
It really, I mean, you get too close and you see what happens.
It swells up.
Chris's fingers turned into a bagel. It got so hot. Oliver, do you see it?
That's
tough. That's a certified situation of bagel finger.
no, Chris, stop.
Oh.
It's delicious, folks.
Chris, I'm ready.
Oh, jeez.
All right, this is going to be the ultimate nest wrap. That bagel kind of had an interesting charred flavor to it.
I'm sure it did. Yes, I'm sure it did. Wrap number dos.
Can I scoot by it?
Look at that motion. And seriously, the combination of Chris's turning, keeping this straight, light enough in his hand that Oliver can turn the pipe and keep this perfectly on center. And then as it's cooling down, he needs to bring this closer or further, depending on the thickness of it and what he wants, and adjust it the entire time. It's a serious move.
And on top of that, all his hands getting tired.
Tired.
It's this I don't like, the knuckle crasher.
Oh,
Sharp.
ouch.
You know, you could lift the rollers up higher, and then you won't crack your knuckles.
Hey,
I like that. Oliver, I'll take a little
What's
Maurice
up,
on the bottom,
TikTok?
and then I'll make a punny right
this is
out
us
of
at
it.
the Glass Academy. This is what we do for a living if you haven't already been following us. And every
Look at
week
that.
we
How
do
so
a
cool that
virtual
looks.
gallery and we represent one
Some
and done
little kitty's
pieces
gonna
that we can't
love
always
lapping up
have on the website. So it's an
their
opportunity to
Karina.
purchase one-of-a-kinders. Pieces like this, like your classic brand new bubble tree design.
These are absolutely amazing, one-of-a-kind pieces.
Super sweet. And even if you're just unfamiliar with the Glass Academy in general, when you're thinking about buying handmade and American, check out our website. We ship all over the country, sometimes off the country. Yeah, my mic was on actually, so you guys got the double down deal over on this side too. Oh. Sorry about that. Thanks for thinking of it. You see that Jimmy Howard catch? That's our old goalie from the Red Wings.
Jimmy Howard. Now that we are talking about the Red Wings, folks.
Represent. Are you passing that to me now? What's up?
Wait, you want it on this, Jake?
Yeah, it's a collab.
Which part?
This part right now.
All giveaways are collaborations.
Take it away.
So we're gonna do a swirler, Oliver.
Pardon?
Oh, it's going to be a punty on that little foot. Punny it up and then open it up into the cat bowl.
I want her to do a flared foot, a Venetian foot on that.
Not good for a cat bowl when the cat's moving around.
Could get caught on it. Yep, that's right.
Can you just give me a gather like that big with the color pattern swirled up in the hole and nice and round?
Oh!
Okay.
I'm not just gonna punny it up and open it up.
This cat's little foot's going to get damaged probably.
I know cat feet. Did you guys all just see that video?
Yeah, your cat is like 3 inches.
I know.
Wait until it's like 85 inches and knocking that bowl everywhere.
That is some amazing depth
Cotton candy.
to that piece, and I'm very fragile with the way I'm heating it up now. Actually, it's been pulled so thin that it's become transparent. Those are both, it's a transparent pink and an opaque desert color, and by pulling it that thin, about 1 million rotations.
Do you know what that's called?
Huh.
The Chrisism?
Full transparency?
Kitty transparency.
What?
That's right. What?
No
Can I
clue.
get the diamonds,
No.
please? You're a tool lever.
You're a tool eater.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We have one competition today, and we get so hostile with each other.
Hey, there was a competition today earlier, right?
Yeah.
People are going to have to stay tuned.
Next week's going to be one heck of a show.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve, folks. Tune in at 6 o'clock. Classic weekly situation. You're going to love it.
You're going to see something amazing.
It's going to go down. Can I sneak in there if you go for one quick marver once it's swirled? Real quick so we don't lose the juice.
I got like one big fold in here
I
on the
kind
end.
of
that
feel
gotta
like
go.
okay.
some
Let's get it
type of a
ripping.
foot, like the bottom of your tree would look cool. Organic, it's a branch.
You got, if it's functional for a cat and
You
it's
know, if you
going
pulled
on the
them out,
floor, it's got to be
three-legged.
solid and non-movable.
Just trying to
Because
get
cats
all
like to
the
push that
creativity in
around.
it.
So after
Jake
you
likes
drop
burning
this
his
foot, Jake,
knuckles.
you're going to pass it back to Chris?
I like just getting this right on center.
How hot is the grill?
The glory hole
2,400.
Where
itself
are
is,
the
right now
paddles that
ours
we
is
got?
cooking at about 2450, guys.
Hold on.
And it can be anywhere between 2300 and 2500 when it's at its peak performance.
All right.
It sounds like a
squish.
jet plane going by.
I'm telling you,
Squish
cats
hard.
move shit around.
What do they move around?
Like the bowls, like they like to
Squish
knock
a little
things.
harder.
Well, there's a first one. The phone's ringing during the show. Who's calling us?
Good.
We're not home.
You can reach out to us
Sorry.
in the comments. However,
Try again later.
We were here the day after the Christmas show weekend.
Let me get a freshie and let me just get one more paddle.
And
Or
at
Dad, let me get a
7:30 in the
paddle.
morning, it was ringing off the
Dad,
hook.
can I get a paddle?
Paddle
I
to
got
you?
it.
Then Dad, I'll take a punny.
All right, I'll get the
On there.
money, Oliver.
I wanted
Squish
to
a
hear
little
the
harder.
end of your story.
the phone was just ringing. Day
Keep
after the
squishing,
show.
keep squishing. Good.
All the information's on the voicemail.
That's kind of a
but then they
cool looking
don't catch
foot.
it all.
It's a hard squish.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't realize you wanted all my strength.
All I knew was I was holding on to your strength with my left hand, so as long as the pipe wasn't moving, you weren't really giving it to me.
Jake, come on now. You know that we put sticky tape on the rails to prevent me from sending pipes flying.
I'm not trying to make you look weak on the show, I swear, Oliver.
That's what's happening right now, Jake. My grandma's watching. She's going to think I'm weak now. Right before Christmas.
Oh, boy.
All I'm going to get is weights for Christmas now.
Excuse me, little guy. Coming through.
Oh, brother.
You guys better be careful. I might squeeze the new granny grabbers and show you what's what.
That's right, he is Macho Man. Did anybody notice that our new GGs are about 10 inches longer?
They didn't notice. No way.
Hercules
What?
did the crusher move.
They're the same length.
No, they're longer now.
Way longer.
These used to be the short ones. Now we've got extendo reach, so we can tuck everything we need to into the box at the perfect distance.
It's really nice for tucking things in. It's really hard to pick up gnomes.
Yeah. Gnomes are always slippery. They're known to be slippery, that's for sure.
Wait a second.
You got it?
How did that happen?
I don't know.
You guys are lollygagging over here with the weakling.
I'm happy.
With a weakling. As soon as these cameras go off, Chris,
It's over.
it's over for you.
I'm happy enough with that foot that you go ahead and do what you got to do. What a beautiful night, folks. A reminder that we got these brand new pins and stickers on the website, all types of sweet merch available to you.
What winter hobby do you do? Now, puzzles are big on the list. I know people do more baking, not banking, in the winter. But do you have a hobby? Like, do you do stained glass? Or you are quilter? Or do you do needlepoint? Or I'm trying to think of everything that was at the indie fair. There were some woodworkers. There were printmakers. What kind of crafts? And I say winter because somehow it feels like you're not outside.
Just
doing
open it
summer
up, Dad.
Get
I
'em,
knew
Jake.
that was going to be a fun one.
Get him, Jake. Get him.
All right, what shape are we looking for?
Real.
If it's for
a cat needs to get into it.
If it's
so
for
it's
a
not
cat,
tall.
it's got to be wide and low. So
Yeah.
if the whiskers touch the bowl, they
Yep.
won't eat out of it.
Yep.
That's right.
So it's got to have whisker clearance.
That's right.
Whisker clearance. There you go.
That's a technical term,
Yeah.
depending on the cat. All right, you guys, throw it in the chat if you want to see something special made. Show 300.
How's our like count on YouTube?
It's pretty high.
Oh, 3 likes, folks. We got 43 people following. If you guys have working thumbs, once again, I'm calling to you to throw a like onto the video. YouTube, too. We appreciate you guys.
Do you show them where
There's
it is?
3 likes on YouTube. Oh, no, there's
Now,
43
Jake,
on Facebook.
working thumbs, that's kind of a harsh call out. These people are very competent. They can do everything they set their minds to. If they had to do it with their big toe, they could do it.
They couldn't do it with their big toe.
They could like the video with their big toe, maybe even their small pinky toe.
Impossible.
Couldn't do it with your elbow, probably.
I think Tanya did it with her big toe a few times. Totally, just like, psh.
Yeah. The multitasker can do it. Look at that. Would you look at that? Carol Jutras, the super champion connoisseur of the Glass Academy. She
Yes.
knew that our
on yet, no.
GGs were a little bit cleaner. She didn't say longer, but she knew something was different about those grabbers. Wow, that's
Well,
beautiful.
they got redressed real nice,
Yes, they did.
and then I broke them,
Yes, you did.
and then we bought new ones.
Yes, yes, I did.
This is definitely
know-
a unwhisker inhibiting bowl.
Anti-whisper fatigue.
That's right.
Fatigue. Whisker fatigue.
Any cat that's got whisker fatigue is just bumming, man.
Yeah, and for everyone watching on TikTok, just so that you guys are aware, all this glassware is gluten-free,
Yep.
Thank you, Ellen.
Vegan too. This is vegan.
vegan, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein.
Now that's low. That's right up there for milk lapping material.
Yeah.
So we got to put the GGA. Yeah.
The Great
Glass.
Glass Academy.
Glass
The Great
house.
Glass Academy. I like that.
So we just went from 4 likes to 28 likes on YouTube.
Was it like a
Look at
machine
that.
gun liker?
I just saw him going off. It was out of control.
Ask and you shall receive.
All
You
the big
guys-
toes are flying.
Big toes all over the place. We appreciate you.
1,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you.
2,000 likes on TikTok.
Oh,
what the
YouTube.
heck?
Look at the hovering clear line in that foot.
That looks like an Encoma.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Gotta keep the edge hot.
All right, you can still have time to win.
Someone could win this beautiful cat bowl.
What would we probably sell that for? 118?
1 million.
138?
Depends on the cat that's getting it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those
I mean,
short-haired
if,
cats.
Let's
They get
go.
pampered.
Yeah, I mean, if
mean, the
Angelina
hairless
Jolie,
ones?
if Angelina Jolie was buying it for her cat, it'd be 50 grand.
What's that called?
Are you
Price gouging
discriminating
or
against
something?
people like that?
No, she loves her cat so much it doesn't make any difference.
That's horrible.
All right.
I actually don't know anymore if it's good or horrible. It's just something.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to
Yeah.
put the GA stamp right down in the bottom Nah.
There might be some cat
If the
slime.
kitty was down there and got its teeth
Yeah.
wrapped around it with their little front ones.
Can we
No,
wrap
it'd just be
this
spittle
up,
all in it.
please? How many times are we going to spin this bowl?
We just don't know where to put the GA stand.
We're 1 minute into overtime.
Actually, a giveaway piece.
1 minute, folks.
All right, just bring it, Ollie. In the last minute,
I'm
we'll
bringing
figure it
it
out.
here. I'm
yeah,
bringing
this
it.
is the giveaway question is, what is your winter hobby? Send your answer to enews@glassacademy.com. That is E as an elephant, news as in TV news, at glassacademy.com.
Oh,
You
look
are
at that
eligible
snippage.
to win.
Listen
All you have to
close.
do is tell us what your winter hobby is.
Yeah.
If you're artistic, creative, what kind of things do you do in the winter? I would say baking is something you could do that's creative. Snow sculptures, painting, photography. If you have skills or hobbies or crafts, all you have to do is tell us what they are for a chance to win.
That cat bowl is meovergless.
Hey, if you guys really do
Miraf-
think that the cat bowl is a cool
Miraculous.
product, let us know in the chat,
Miraculous.
because we could put these some type of a little cat bowl down on our website. You know,
You want to knock it off right into these grabbers?
we got to put
Shouts
it so
out,
it doesn't
Annette.
hurt its paw.
Yeah, we'll absolutely be doing a cat and dog bowl show.
A bowl show?
Bowl show.
We will?
What is that crazy witch nose?
Is this a gnome schnoz?
Looks like it.
I think it might be.
Take it away, Oliver.
Gonna do the fancy flip. Oh, and the bell rung. The flip happened.
And away it goes.
Holy shoot, that's a nice annealer.
Yeah.
That's tight, dude.
Oh, hey there, everybody.
At the
Wow.
other side of the fence. All right, remember
Nice one,
to
dude.
subscribe.
I can't believe you made that whole piece.
Thank you, thank you.
We have a little wrap
That was
up
an
to
amazing
do.
piece, Jake.
You
Good
are
job, Jake.
watching The Gathering Point at the Glass Academy
Glad you
every
put your muscle
Tuesday.
into it.
We have a
Yeah,
live show.
thanks.
Come join us. All kinds of amazing things happening.
Let's wrap it up by the
Products for
table
sale.
with the sconces in the background.
Remember number 9, folks. Just remember it.
Yeah, just think about it tonight.
That's Chris's pick for tonight. The bow is just insane.
My pick's number 2.
I loved making that tree.
Number 10 is tight though as well. The pink of the year. The
Oh,
Michigan
that-
room's looking amazing.
Yeah, number 10 is tight.
We appreciate you all being here. We're really looking forward to releasing next week's show to you. We've got something super special in store. And then, of course, the show after that is show 300. It's going to be a big deal.
Mark your
Michelle
calendar.
is going to be sending out an email to both Star supporters and Loyalty League members. If you can make it into town, we're offering 25 limited seats to be in-house during that show with the live music. We'll have pizza, we'll have some refreshments, and we'll kick it here and do that show with an in-house audience.
From 6 to 8, and you have time to go party for New Year's.
I kind of feel like it's a live studio audience.
It
It
is.
is.
It is. I want to say one thing because I love the trend you guys are starting, and I want you to keep it up. Every time we ring that bell, you guys are putting bell emojis in the comments.
Yeah.
Yes. So shout out to Carol because I think you started that, but keep it up every week because it helps our engagement, and I also just think it's really funny.
It is fun.
Super awesome. And
All
those
right.
of you that aren't subscribing members, you can come to the 300 show as well, but we're giving first opportunity to our subscribing members, so stay tuned for details on that, and we will let you know as soon as tickets are available.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll roll the credits now, and we'll see you next week. Happy holidays.
Guys are
Adios,
champions.
everybody.
Later, guys.